This is Moodlerooms. Specifically, it's the Boost theme, which is a little bit different from some of the other courses being offered at Jefferson and throughout Bloomington. When you log into the course, this is the first thing you'll see. Up here we have some static links, some of the most important links right up there, which we'll come back to a little bit later. This is kind of the main interface, the main frame here. As you scroll down, you can see course introduction, the assessment portals, the activity center, which will be your labs and other activities, and the headings for all of the different objectives for trimester 1 and other trimesters to follow. If you click on any of these links, let's say Atomic Theory 1, this will bring you into the objective proper. You have the state standard listed. A lot of times there'll be an introductory video there that you'll definitely want to watch. And then under that you'll have links to quizzes that will serve for training. And these quizzes themselves are scored for points going into the 20% category. They're also good preparation materials and practice for the actual assessments, the unit assessments you'll be taking. So right now I have just the training set. Eventually there'll be something called a daily op, or a daily opportunity. That is additional practice problems that you can use to accumulate remediation credit for retakes, something I'll talk about in a different video. So in this case, we're under Atomic Theory 1. I'm going to click on Training Atomic Theory 1 Level 1. There's going to be 2 parts to this. Here is the targets for the objective. So at some point within the training, this is level 1, all of these targets will be hit. And this is actually a quiz itself, so you'll be prompted to start the quiz off. Here you go. This is actually the quiz module at work. If you want to minimize this window over here, you can do that. So this format is going to be pretty typical throughout the course. You have the targets again. You have a link to the textbook, which you can always open up into a separate window if you actually want to go through and read the textbook. Sometimes I'll recommend specific textbook reading. Underneath the videos, there will be some questions that the videos will address. You can see here you're starting off with History of Chemistry. The second part of this training has Tyler DeWitt taking you through atomic theory basics, much of which you probably would have encountered in previous science classes, maybe even in 9th grade. This training has a total of 12 questions. You can retake it again and again with no delay until you achieve a 12 out of 12. One quick note. You'll notice that the blue, dark blue on light blue font is not perfect for contrast. That's not something I can change, but I've put a ticket into the district IT people. Hopefully they will have that fixed for us and get a little bit of a better contrast there. Up here you can open up the left-hand window. The left-hand window allows you to jump to some other topics more easily. It's good for navigation. Here I jump to fundamental forces. You can jump to scientific literacy. Back here at the front page we have those links at the top again. Those links will appear on any subsequent page. You can jump right to them, and they're going to be very important. The first is the Flipgrid link. Flipgrid is actually tied to most of our activities, online lab activities, other activities that you'll be taking part in, and it's going to be also a way I communicate to you more informally on a weekly basis. Letting you know kind of what's going on, kind of like I would do at the beginning of an in-person class. Back here to the main page, course map and content outline. This is going to be another go-to point for you. There's going to be 2 tabs in here, maybe a little bit more as we go on. This is the overall map of the course. We have 6 different units, a midterm and a final exam. Each unit is comprised of a few different objectives, and there'll be different levels within those objectives that will be tested. At the very bottom you have the activity assigned to each unit, so you can tell here we're going to have 6 activities to go with the 6 units. In a separate video I'll go over a little bit more detail on what this is about. And then on the other page we have the full listing of targets, and eventually I'll add some direct video resources here as well. Kind of a shortcut for you. Back to the site. Course syllabus, you'll want to look at that very thoroughly. It explains all the details of the course. Testing resource packet, online periodic table, I'll discuss more of those down the road, and an alternative textbook. If you're not content with the PDF format of our school's textbook, this is very, very searchable. And that's about it for now. For this first week, or for the first couple days, you can kind of think of things as a kind of an alpha test, maybe not even quite a beta test. By the end of this week, all of Unit 1 should be open. I'm going to recommend you start with Atomic Theory 1 as well as the Flipgrid activity. You can find the activities under the Activity Center. Right there, the self-introduction is a great place to start for day number 1. Talk to you soon.